As the bolt was closed, he sat down on the floor, heaving a great sigh of contentment. But his happiness did not last long, for he heard a noise in the room. Cree, cree, cree. "Who calls me?" said Pinocchio, very frightened. "It's me." Pinocchio turned and saw a huge cricket slowly climbing up the wall. "Tell me, Grillo, and you, who are you?" "I am the talking cricket, and I have lived in this room for over 100 years. "Well, today this room is mine," said the doll, "and if you want to do me a favor, leave immediately, and quickly." "I won't leave here," replied the cricket, "without first telling you a great truth." "Tell me, and soon." "Woe to the children who rebel against their parents and capriciously leave the parental home. They will not achieve anything good in this world, and sooner or later they will have to repent bitterly." "Sing, Grillo, sing what you want." "I know that tomorrow, at dawn, I plan to leave here, because if I stay, what happens to all other children will happen to me. They will send me to school and, by choice or by force, I will have to study. And, in confidence, I tell you that I am not interested in studying and that I have more fun running after butterflies and climbing trees to dig out bird nests." "Poor fool. Don't you know that, behaving like this, when you grow up you will be a huge donkey and everyone will laugh at you?" "Shut up, ominous cricket," cried Pinocchio. But the Grillo, who was patient and a philosopher, instead of taking this impertinence the wrong way, continued with the same tone of voice, "And if you don't like going to school, why don't you learn at least a trade with than honestly earning a piece of bread?" "Do you want me to tell you?" replied Pinocchio, who was beginning to lose patience. "Among all the trades in the world, there is only one that really pleases me." "And what job is it?" "To eat, drink, sleep, have fun, and lead, from morning to night, the life of a vagabond." "Well, I warn you," said the talking cricket, with his usual calm, "that everyone who has that job almost always ends up in the hospital or jail. Be careful, cricket of bad omen. If I get angry, woe to you." "Poor Pinocchio. I feel sorry for you." "Why do I feel sorry for you?" "Because you're a doll and, what's worse, you have a wooden head." Hearing these last words, Pinocchio got up angrily, grabbed a hammer from the bench and threw it at the talking cricket. Maybe he didn't think he was going to hit her, but, unfortunately, he hit him full on the head, to the point that poor cricket hardly had time to go cree cree cree, and then he stayed where he was, stiff and flattened against the wall. Pinocchio is hungry and looks for an egg to make an omelette, but it flies out the window. It was getting dark and Pinocchio, remembering that he had not eaten anything, felt a tickle in his stomach that was very similar to appetite. But the appetite, in boys, goes very quickly. In a few minutes the appetite turned into hunger, and the hunger, in the twinkling of an eye, became the hunger of a wolf. Poor Pinocchio ran to the fire, where there was a boiling pot, and tried to open it to see what was inside, but the pot was painted on the wall. Imagine how he stayed with him. His nose, already long, lengthened by at least 4 fingers. So he set about going around the room and rummaging through all the drawers and hiding places, looking for a little bread, even if it was a little dry bread, a little crust, an old bone forgotten by the dog, a little polenta, moldy, from a piece of fish, from a cherry stone, Finally, something to chew on. But he found nothing. Absolutely